Okay, let's cut to the chase. This video is going to cover recent news about aftermath of Campaign Evolve release and what is going on with the Halo studios. If you don't want to watch till the end, TLDR version is that to do no one's surprise, this game had lots of development issues before launch, and also there's a report that Sharma Storm is finally going to hit Halo Studio employees. So about development issues, content creator Rebs Gaming made a video talking about all this stuff. I'm just going to cover stuff in his video that I found important. So Rebs shared sources that reportedly claimed Campaign Evolve faced trouble development due to the engine migration and outsourcing most of the development to the studio called Abstraction. And also Halo studio head Pierre Hintz putting his close friends on crucial leadership role but later firing them after they did a terrible job and problems continue to escalate. Now, about Abstraction, this studio was responsible for working on major portions of the campaign, including technical development and level design across every mission for more than 2 years. And Rebs claimed the studio struggled with aggressive timeline and shifting client expectations. Before his contract with Halo Studio was terminated midway through development. According to one of his sources, the studio disappeared one day, forcing much of its work to be redone. This event forced Halo Studio to cancel its own Halo multiplayer project called Project Icor and resigning developers from that project to work on Campaign Evolve. So this part of reports pretty much confirmed that Halo Studio was working on new Halo multiplayer, but because of outsourcing problem and mismanagement, forced to cancel its own project. Like at this point, Halo Studio middle name should be called mismanaged. Like from Halo 4 to this new remake, they faced internal problems. Now about engine problems, it's reported by rep sources that things were not that easy about the whole switching to the UE5 engine. Original Combat Evolve was made with Blam, and Campaign Evolve essentially was Bungie's Blam wrapped inside UE5, allegedly introducing its own complications. Reps claim that developers had to spend considerable amount of time understanding Blam while also rebuilding assets to function correctly with UE5. He further claimed that Halo Studio underestimated the complexity of transition, with leadership suggesting the migration would be relatively straightforward. Now, rep sources also claim about this whole engine migration problems that importing assets into UE5 proved far more difficult than anticipated, forcing developers to rebuild every asset from scratch to ensure compatibility. This allegedly contributed to lengthy development delays. Now, red sources also stated that Halo studio head Pierre Hintz pretty much committed nepotism and promoted his close friends into leadership positions that they were not equipped for. The positions were the executive producer and head of productions. These events led to production instability, and both of those personal friends later fired and replaced. Rebs added that the unclear directions, constantly shifting priorities, micromanagement, and poor communications created tensions across development teams. Now, this part of Reb's report pretty much made it clear that Bonnie Ross and Frank O'Connor leaving the studio in 2022 and 2023 didn't make any real positive impact, and the new head and leaders is actually somehow is doing a worse job. Like it's really impressive to be honest. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like how you're going to ruin a remake of 25-year game? That's insane. And after campaign involved shortcomings, there's also a new report that confirms layoffs already is happening. A number of developers who were previously employed at Halo Studios have posted on LinkedIn confirming that some roles have been laid off, including Halo Studio producer Nick Tritman and Scrum Master Paul Morris. This whole report means two outcomes is going to happen in the future, in my opinion. Either Halo Studio head and higher ups going to get replaced again and studio is going to work on Halo with the new leaders again, or this studio is going to finally get shut down and Microsoft is going to give Halo franchise to the other studios. I know it's fucked up, people losing their job, it's horrible, but they had so many chances, and Xbox CEO Sharma wants a real success from Xbox Gaming Studios. So I think in the next 5 or 6 months, things things is going to be really brutal against Halo devs with the new layoffs. Anyway, this is all I have to say about this new reports. I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.